Good evening and welcome to Midnight Movie Club and to another trailer talk video, this time breaking down the first trailer for this year's Child's Play reboot. Now, I have already done a video breaking down this trailer when it was leaked the other day, but it was hard to make out a few things, so I'll look into them a little deeper now, so let's get into it. The trailer kicks off with a look at the Kazlan Corporation's manufacturing warehouse to the happy-go-lucky music of Best Friend by Harry Nilsson. I'll just say quickly, the music in this trailer is perfect. We see quite a few Kazlan products, including what looks like a microwave coffee maker in the Kazlan home hub. There is also a quick shot of what looks like one of the Buddy dolls having some sort of hardware installed into it. We also have the voiceover saying that at Kazlan we believe happiness is more about entertainment, it's about being known, understood, loved, introducing your new best friend. As soon as the voiceover says this is where the music turns sinister, as we see Aubrey Plaza, who plays Karen, and Gabriel Bateman, who plays Andy, sitting down to open up the new Buddy doll. The shot then cuts to Andy looking at the camera, where we then see the Buddy doll use the facial recognition software on him as it scans his face with a red laser. This looks like it's a little while after he's opened the doll for the first time, as Karen is no longer around. This must be the first step to Chucky becoming all too familiar with his surroundings. We then see a cupboard or a set of drawers being pushed about while Andy stands in the hallway watching, and I can only imagine that this is Chucky wanting to get out to romp about the house at night. Obviously Andy has stored him in here for some reason. Maybe this is later on in the movie when Andy starts becoming warier of Chucky. Moving on, we then see Chucky's hand grab the Buddy doll overalls, and I have to say his hand is looking rather rubbery. We couldn't make it out too much in the leaked trailer, but here it does look very plastic and rubbery, which I guess you would expect from a doll, but it's nice to see the practical doll being used and not some CGI monstrosity. Then we get an awesome shot, and it was a shot that I thought was of Andy in an alleyway in the leaked trailer, but it turns out that it looks like some sort of run-down, destroyed toy store. It looks like there's been a 50% off sale that every kid in the city has attended pretty much, but no doubt all this mess is down to one evil badass doll. I'm guessing it's probably the toy store that Chucky was bought from. Then we get the shot of the police crime scene again, and it isn't a woman dressed in white on the ground like I initially thought in the leaked trailer. It's just a body under a dirty white sheet. The main detective we see here is Detective Mike Norris, who's being played by Brian Tyree Henry and who will show up later on. As I said in my leaked breakdown, I am interested to see what they do with Mike in this version, and if him and Karen will get into a relationship of some kind, as it was hinted to in the original movies. Then we get a very interesting shot, and in the leaked version I thought it was a Kazlan tech exhibition or something like that, but I actually think that this is the same toy store that looked messed up earlier on. Either that or a supermarket, but I'm gonna go for the toy store. Not too sure why there is such a big crowd here, maybe they actually do have a sale on, but either way the lights go out and everything goes to chaos. We then see a close-up of Henry as Detective Norris as he's looking at something, and whatever it is probably what has everyone in the shop spooked. Everyone in the shop starts running off in a panic, all different directions, and this is where I am confident in saying that it's the toy store. So I'm guessing Chucky returns here and pulls some sort of ploy to lure people there to their deaths, or something like that, and it'll be up to Mike and Andy to stop him. Then we get our first proper look at Chucky, although it is from behind while he is lit up by car headlights, and I do wonder if this is the Kazlan self-driving car, like we have seen in the viral marketing, so we'll be able to take control of it and use it to his advantage, either to make an escape or just to run some people over. I love how his hair is looking too, it's all shaggy and messed up, so this must be once he's went fully psychotic in everyone. Then we get a guy who seems to be putting up Christmas lights in a precarious position on a ladder, and it's not long before that ladder falls away below him and he comes falling down wrapped up in the lights. It's not looking too good for this guy, he's probably going to get strangled by those lights. Possibly one of Chucky's first victims. Something I really loved about the trailer when I saw it as well was that Andy says Chucky in a way where he's asking like, is that you, Chucky? Like he doesn't recognise him. It was also great because it silenced a lot of the doubt around the doll being called Chucky again. There was quite a few people thinking he was going to be called Buddy, but no, he is not called Buddy, he's called Chucky. Buddy is just the range of the dolls. After we see the man fall with the Christmas lights, we then see someone fall on the top of a car as well, so it does look like we're going to see a couple of people flung from the roof to their deaths. Then we see someone losing control in a car, which I am guessing is the Kazlan self-driving car again, as I am sure Chucky will use all of the Kazlan devices we have seen in the marketing to his advantage. Moving on, there is a great shot of Andy back in the toy store armed with a knife and a chainsaw, but I'm pretty sure they are just toys, or at least they look like it to me anyway. Props to him for trying anyway, good on him. But I don't think they're going to do much when he comes up against the killer doll. This is when he turns around to see his mum tied up behind him, and she just looks like she's been through it big time. She has a rope around her neck, tape over her mouth, she's bloody and bruised, and it looks like she's in some sort of contraption, probably a trap set by Chucky. I've got a feeling Chucky is going to make the whole toy store one big trap for anyone who enters. Then the trailer concludes with the title and Chucky in the dark looking up at the camera, but all we can see is his outline and no facial features. So yeah, I said it the other day and I'll say it again today, I loved this trailer. The music fit perfectly, I loved the horror atmosphere, but it also had that dark comedic undertone that was present but wasn't overbearing, as when it comes to Killer Kid's doll, you can't really take yourself too seriously, but you can't go too stupid either, and I felt with this trailer they hit the tone perfectly. Also, I'm extremely happy they did not show Chucky. I really hope that they do not blow their load in further trailers and show us everything, fingers crossed. It would be awesome if they could keep a bit of mystery about him. If they are going to show him, hopefully it's when he's fresh out of the box and not evil and fucked up looking by the end. But that's enough of me going on. Let me know what your thoughts of the first Child's Play trailer were in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, drop it a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to join the club. As always, thank you very much for watching, and good night.